target in mind and I want to achieve it because I couldn't achieve it in Northburn. Don't ask me what, you will know when I achieve it.
Push myself.
Not many people who live in Hong Kong have attempted the Hong Kong 4 Trails Ultra Challenge, and probably because they know how hard it is and how hard these individual trails are to do them one on their own, but to string them into one series of 4 really makes it hard.
The unique thing about the 4 trails, it doesn't have a blueprint yet, like on how you should do it.
To finish under the 60 hours is more about the mind, more about the psychology, more about stubbornness, just dealing with the pain. Nearly called you and said, come and get me. Not like vomiting.
Just called Andre because I've got an injury, and he said it would be okay to get some outside help to tape it, or else I'll be pulling out.
It's a very long time, 60 hours. Your demons, sleep monsters will be there to really torture your soul.
Personally, I also wanted to see how far I can go, both mentally and physically. I mean, it's after all ego issues as well. I just wanted to go, see how much I can take pain. What will break down, the mind or the body?
And then what was your answer?
You really want to know the answer? Nothing broke down.
Nothing broke down.
Yeah.
Were you enjoying every trail
Yes.
one after another?
Yes.
Okay.
I was thoroughly enjoying it.
Really? How was the weather like?
Weather was, it was just horrible. The first Mackley Hose was hot. It was heat, like, it felt as if there was a heat wave.
Okay.
And then Wilson was cold and rainy. Hong Kong, yeah, from the Wilson onward it was cold, foggy and misty, very cold. In the night it was, I think, maybe hit about less than 10 degrees. Very windy and foggy. Extremely misty as well.
At night?
And wee hours in the morning. So really, I'm battling against the wind and hoping that I don't slip and fall because it was very slippery. And once I stopped, I was shivering. I remember from Mackley Hose, they transferred me, they moved me to Nam Chung Wilson.
Yeah.
So I was all cooled down and everything. When I stepped out, I was shivering.
Really?
Then I told myself, what the fuck is happening? It's so cold. I said, someone just switch on the fan. I was shivering, literally shivering. Then I started to run. Took a slow jog and then I started to warm up, then it felt better. I won't say there was a low during this race. I think the only thing was more of a ill preparation on my part.
Oh, you're safe to the camp!
I had blood blisters.
Okay.
Okay, so I never had it before throughout my ultra.
You expect it to happen.
Yeah. So first trail I got it. Then I thought nothing much of it. So I just wore my normal tights, just started to run. So halfway through Wilson, it just got bad. So I took down my pants and I saw.
Shoot.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
So I was bleeding at the groin and my backside. So you look at my Wilson time, it's very slow because I couldn't run. So I had to pull down my pants, hold and then walk as if I had big balls.
That's why we were looking at your tracking time. I was like, what the hell is going on?
So after I finished Wilson, I was thinking, because my mind was still playing again. Because I was bleeding, I couldn't walk properly, and then I told myself, shit, I've got another 2 more trails to go. How the hell am I going to survive this?
Profile, like which one do you think was tougher for you? Back to Wilson.
I think Wilson for me tougher.
Wilson,
Probably because of the blisters I had. So I went to my support crew, and I told them I had this problem. They said, So my wife told me, you decide what you want to do. I said, okay. So they brought me to the toilet, I stripped down. Then my friend had some cream. So I wiped down, then I applied the cream. Then I changed to these shorts, exactly these shorts.
Okay.
Applied the cream, then I said, hey, okay.
What shots are these? Kalinji.
Kalinji.
Okay.
So I applied the cream, then it felt good. I said, okay, I think I can carry on. So I carried on. So I had the cream in my hand just in case.
How are the blisters now?
Oh, heal. Oh, is it? Oh, that was the worst experience really. I think that if I didn't have the cream, I would have stopped it because
purely due to chefing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's bad.
Yeah, I was bleeding. I couldn't sit down. So literally I was wearing a tight, so I had to pull down my tights like that.
last you were wearing tights.
Yeah.
That's bad, bro.
Yeah, so I thought, oh shit, this is the worst, man. Okay, before I start there, I must thank my support crew lah. Joseph, Sito, Randy, and my wonderful wife. I mean, the two of my friends sacrificed the Chinese New Year to come and support me.
Awesome, man.
So yeah, so before that, last year, I've already extended out. Anybody can come and support me, so these two guys volunteered. So we have been talking and meeting and planning. So I've been telling them what's my race plan, what is required of them when I come to the support crew station, what they need to prepare. So they did accordingly.
Okay.
And they were right on time, so they monitored my movement. So about 5 minutes before I arrived to the end point of the trail, they will be there waiting for me. So all I need to do was go inside, sit down with the vehicle, they just give me the gear, change, they just prepare all my gear and the vehicle moves, I just sleep.
And I'm pretty sure you are one of the big motivators of why people want to do it. Because there have been very few. There's Jerry,
Yeah,
there's you,
yeah,
there's Chris,
yeah,
there's Kaiwei.
yeah.
I think that's it.
That's it, I think. I realized the key thing about running long distances, don't self-pity, enjoy the whole process. I think once you start self-pitying yourself, say, what the fuck am I doing this for? That's it, you're screwed.
Yes.
You will never last the distance. Imagine 70 over hours you're asking yourself, why am I doing this? You will never find the answer. I never did. I think that we must be honest to ourselves and then say, I did this because I wanted to do it. I wanted to see as a person how far I can go, both mentally and physically. That's the key thing. That's it. There's no, I want to prove to the world, no. I want to prove to myself I can do it. That's it. Some of them went there with no support crew. I think having a support crew is very important. It saves a lot of trouble, a lot of worries. And then you don't have to think so much. You just go there, end point, they bring you to one checkpoint. That's it. You just carry on. A lot of toilets along the way. So toilets, they put, these are untreated water and you're not supposed to consume. But I came to a point where I said, fuck it. I'm just going to drink the water. So I drank it. So nothing happened.
Bro, you could go both ways.
Yeah. So that's why I said it's a risk I'm willing to take. I told myself, if I drink this, if I'm going to have diarrhea, so be it. But I need water. Because there was no water, it's all Pocari, those kind of drinks only.
Did you bring Puritax?
No.
Zero.
If I'm doing it again, I'll bring the filter.
Okay, so I guess you have just answered part of my last question.
Yes, I am.
So Abi, are you going to be doing 4 trails again?
Yes, I am.
Are you going to be going under 60?
I mean, like I said, that's the plan, isn't it?
That's the plan.
That's the plan. No, I am. I want to. I something about it that attracts me. Thanks, man.
That's awesome. Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Hi, I'm Joseph. I'm part of Abi's crew for his epic 298K, which I think he went more than that. Knowing him, 298 is not enough. We all wanted him to succeed and we know he could do it. He just, he told you correct, he ran off course a few times.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's solid. He ran off course, can still make the cutoff. A lot. We as a group, all from we used to work from the same unit, but from this running group that we have, we had one aim was, and we knew that he could finish it. It's just that whether the guys would be there physically or not. And some of the guys, well, those that were not there, 90% of them, they made a video for him. One of the biggest support crew that I would probably have to thank, it's not only his wife but Randy, the driver.
Randy.
Yes. Because sometimes when you have two fellas, whether it's 3, 4, 5, the support crew tends to think differently.
Yeah.
But we could put aside our different logic to tell us, okay, we do it. When I was doing the support, only Randy and the wife had the app on. Then they make noise, hey Joe, why you don't have the app on? I said, no lah, Nonnie must say no. Then okay, then we start tracking. Then 3 different people see 3 differently. Then while one fella's navigating, this fella's checking. For example, I will tell them, you check, I text the rest, do not call. Because if you are calling, we cannot call him.
Yeah.
He's only got one line out. We got so many lines in, so we tell them to wait out, then we will check, we will verify. Then the boys, some of them took turns, they knew that we were sleeping. They took turns with the wife. The wife went back and they monitored it's like a radar call. The guys, they took turns. And on the last night, because we came back already, we extended our flight. We decided to heck it up. We extend the flight if we could. Then we dropped him at the last checkpoint. Then from there, he told us what to do. Very straightforward. Maps were printed, laminated. That one no issue. Upfront, we are not your support crew. Your biggest supporter is your wife. And he's taught her very well how to read the maps and all.
Yeah.
He's not a night person, definitely, for sure, but daytime he'll let it rip. And when come to night, we see him walk. We got some videos, of course, we won't post, but those are his personal ones. The expression on his face tells it all. He's the kind that as long as he's not dead, if he needs to crawl, he'll crawl there. So he proved the point. And to see him to push wheel at the last part, that's the true spirit of leaving no man behind. So he embodied that. Basically, it's where he comes from his upbringing, and the fact that where we are, we would have done the same. But he did it there. And Wheels support crew, wow, I tell you, they were awesome. So if you ask me, we are not the only support crew that I think probably chipped in. The rest of the supporters, whether in Singapore, those who really knew him did it, but I think the rest of the support crew for the other races, I take their heads out. They really know. Nico, I would just say that if not for him picking this great epic adventure, we would have never have enjoyed our Chinese New Year. There's many ways to give ang paos. This was one of ours. Thanks, man, bro. You're awesome.
God bless. God bless. Yeah. God bless. God bless. Yeah. God bless. 한도 깨부셔버려 무작정 어두운 날들이 느껴진다면 기억해